Hey everybody, it's Sarah. I'm coming to you today with a little haul that I did for Mother's Day. Instead of getting presents or flowers or really even going out to eat, I just decided to take the girls shopping up to my favorite craft store up in St. Cloud called Crafts Direct. I took the girls up there not last Friday, but the Friday before that, the Friday before Mother's Day. We stopped and had a bite to eat, and we just had a fun night, us girls. And then on actual Sunday, my husband cooked us a big meal and everything. So let's get to it. This is the first thing. Oh boy. Look where they're from. Look where they're from. Lucy's cards. Is there a proper way to open this? I'm going to say there is. I don't even remember what I ordered. I think it took 8 business days to arrive across the ocean from jolly old England. Oh boy, I'm so excited. And I don't want to zoom in anymore, sorry, because I have it just set because I want to do a little bit of a share at the end. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at all of this yumminess. I wish it was edible. Thank you, Lucy. You are amazing. Okay. Starshine. Pale pistachio. Oh, maybe I should flip that one. Robin's egg. Like I said, pale pistachio. Lagoon. Candy floss. I think this was $36 about shipped US. Because the dollar I don't think is that bad. Or maybe the pound isn't great. I don't know. But this was only like 26 pounds shipped, which I think turned into 37 US dollars. So not too bad. XOXO. Oh wait, did I skip that one? Candy floss. XOXO, which I'm in love with. Pink lemonade. Also totally in love with. Peach schnapps and morning primrose. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Something to drool over. We're going to put them there because they're so pretty next to my mink. Okay, going to keep going. I think I spent, maybe 120 at the scrapbook store called Crafts Direct. The last good one in Minnesota. Look it up, ladies. It's amazing. They had a lot of illustrated face stuff. I might already have this, but I got another one. That is from She Blooms. It is the cut-apart sheet. This is the acetate from She Blooms. Take Root Clear Cut. Another acetate from She Blooms. She Paints Clear Cut. Now, I'd seen this online and I wasn't too thrilled, but I wanted the cut-aparts. This is Imaginese, I think. Sunny. It's a little cartoony for my style, but we do so much stuff in the summer. I thought, oh, I better overbuy on the summer stuff. This I'd been after for a while. I've got almost all the rest of the On Trend too, but I don't like the rounded corners of the cards, so I wanted to get the cut-apart sheet because I'll do probably maybe like one. I won't do much with it, especially because I know the ephemera is enormous. So maybe I'll do like one 8.5 by 11 layout and maybe one event. Like that might be okay if we go on a picnic or go to the zoo or something, because I do a lot of event layouts during the summer. This is a DIY shop vellum with little tiny gold hearts on it. I got a lot of clear stuff because, you know, I got to do my Shake It Mondays and I got to have something to shake it inside of, right? Bella Boulevard Clear Cuts Star. Bella Boulevard's Clear Cuts Hearts White. Amy Tan. This is just from the new one, the Better Together Acetate. I got a few sheets of the Better Together. Now that almost is reading purple in here, but It's definitely, I think it's blue. I don't think there's any purple in the line. This is Blogs and Coffee. Amy Tan, Better Together, Mom and Dad. Amy Tan, Better Together, Knot and Bow. And then they were just getting a few of these things out when I went there. They were stocking, and I was able to nab this. And they did have the ephemera, but I got this separately from, I might have showed this in my last haul, but I haven't opened it yet. I got this from Share Bear Crafts on Etsy, but they did have 3 packs of this, and you guys, I have to admit, I almost did buy all 3, but I didn't. I reserved myself and thought, let someone else find the lovelies. And, oh, I better show the pad. This is the big pad. I did not get this from Crafts Direct. I got this from Jody at Spiegel Mom Scraps. Only $11 for the whole pad. And it is 48 sheets, so it's all 24 patterns twice. And pretty decent thickness, I gotta say. And now I have 3 total of the cut apart sheet. Just enough. Because you know me, needs them. Gots to, have them. Okay, and I got these 2 guys also from Imaginis. They are acetate and paper. And then, I'm not going to open these because it's orange, teal, and hot pink. Kind of. It says letter stickers, but they're looking a little, maybe a little vellumy see-through-ish to me. And there's 528. The Project Lifer in me couldn't say no to all 528 letter stickers of an abnormal size. And I got a ton of wood. Absolute ton. And I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, guys. Okay, these were on clearance for $2.99. They are the I Am, which I didn't buy any of that line. I'm not the biggest Simple Stories fan, sorry. But for $2.99, and there, you know, there's hearts and butterflies. I can use that for $2.99. These were in a hip kit, also from Simple Stories, Life in Color. These are $5.99. They're really not the best deal, but my wood collection is seriously lacking. Now, these are Jelly Bean Soup. These are in the current hip kit for this month. And look at all those pieces. And these were $3.99. So really, much better deal when you go the Jelly Bean Soup route, but needed some wood. Once again, $5.99. But hey, it's Mother's Day, right? Look what I finally found. Finally. They had one. This was the last sad one hanging on the rack. My goodness, what if I'd have gone the next day? I was contemplating going Saturday, ended up going Friday. Oh, and sorry if you guys didn't know. Those are the Dear Lizzie Happy Place ephemera. Very hard to find, but now, of course, back in stock online. Also pretty hard to find online, the She Blooms ephemera. Got it. I think it was $3.99. We're at 8 minutes, guys. I'll try to go as fast as I can. These also, I think, were either in this month or last month's hip kit. These were on clearance for $4.19. Tarte Teal. Thought, oh, if it's in a hip kit, gots to have it. Bunch of Kaiser Craft on clearance for $1.50. I thought those were too good of a deal to pass up. I think I got every color that I might possibly use ever. Got some DIY shop enamel dots. These weren't terribly expensive. These, and they're gold shimmery. There we go. And maybe those were $3, like $2.99. These were $4.99. These are also, I think I already have a pack of these, but these are such popular summery colors, and they kind of match the Imaginis. These are some tiny word stickers. 111 of them. These were only like $1.99. Those were a good deal. I hope you guys aren't catching my outfit because I'm in a tank top because it's kind of warm here today. Okay, and I wanted to try these out. These are the 3D foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesives, and they look like, I don't know, maybe I should open them up. They don't look so tall as the American Crafts ones I've been using. I feel like my Project Life books are the chunkiest things. Yeah, these are a little bit less thick. Maybe I'll grab, I'm sure I've got some laying around here somewhere. Let me see if I can compare the thickness. Yes, I would definitely say that these, yep, these are a smidge thinner than the American Crafts ones. So that is why I grabbed those. 308, and these were like a couple of bucks, like maybe $2.49, $2.99, something like that. And for that many, I thought, why not? And these also were in a hip kit. They did not have these a couple of weeks ago when I was up there. So I grabbed these. They are the Stylist cork thickers, manufactured in 2015. Only pack of those, guys. So I grabbed those. Okay, I want to show you guys a super, like the fastest flip through ever, because I feel like I have not done a PL flip through in a minute. Okay, this is 2016, January, February, March. I don't think I'm to April yet. So this is a pretty thick girl. This is my Shaky Pocket cover sheet, which has Blizzard Mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. That's the sequin mix that's in it. And then I put a piece of acetate in there with 2016, so that is sewed in there permanently. Okay, I think you guys can see good enough. This is my cover page, and I used, oh boy, what did I use back then? Pretty Little Studio Wonderland, I believe, and probably a little bit of Hello Heather. And a lot of these I did for design team work for Spiegel Mom Scraps. This is Hello Heather. There's another shakery sequiny pocket. I'm totally ODing on the sequins right now. Totally. There's some more sequins back there. I like to go wild on my title cards, if you can't tell. And I also discovered that I love using either Becky Higgins or the Snap by Simple Stories flip pockets, because, like, really, does it matter if you can see what exactly the numbers are on those Powerball tickets? They weren't the winners. And how cool does it look that they're just behind there? And it makes it kind of like fun and interactive. I sew them shut, and the Snap by Simple Story ones are already adhesive, so they'll just stick. And then if I use the Becky Higgins ones, which are way cheaper, I just grab some of my new favorite red tape it, because they're meant to fuse, but you just tape them on and they stick, I think, almost better than the Snap Simple Stories ones. That was week 2. Here's week 3. This is definitely more Pretty Little Story, Hello Heather. This is an insert I did of what was that? It was a concert that was for school, like a field trip concert to see a folk artist. I did some see-through elements. I did a lot of see-through. This is see-through. You can't really tell. Right there, that's see-through. I did a little bit of handwriting journal. I don't like my own handwriting. This was another one I did for Spiegel Mom Scraps. This is glass slippers. That's the sequin mix in there. Just gorgeous. And you can flip it up and see my daughter reading in bed, before bed. This is, oh, my girls' birthdays are in January, so we had kind of a full month. So this was week 4 continued, because I just had so much stuff. My in-laws came up We went to the Mall of America. We ended up at American Girl 3 times over, I think, about a week and a half. Good thing the Mall of America is only about 25 minutes from home. I made tater tot hot dish. My father-in-law and my husband, who no longer has a beard, yes, went to the Lego store. My daughter picked out a ton of books for her birthday. What else? Okay, here's week 5, back at the Mall of America. Both of my girls picked out special treats on their days. My youngest turned 5 on January 27th, and my oldest turned 8 on January 30th, so 3 years and 3 days apart, so we were busy. Silly selfie in the bathroom. Got those beautiful doilies from Pretty Little Studio. My little list helping me with the dishes. Here is a Pretty Little Studio mixed with Maggie Holmes confetti, which I just discovered that I totally love mixing lines. For kind of a long time, I would stick with kind of one line or a few bits from certain collections together, but I just absolutely am in love with mixing stuff all of a sudden. This is Cupcake from Lucy's Cards, which I thought was completely appropriate for a birthday. Here I did a side vellum pocket that I saw Nay do in a video. Sorry, honey, I have been using the heck out of those triangular kind of diagonal side pockets. Oh, love it. Best idea. Here are some cupcakes. A lady that's been on the Food Network opened up a shop about 20 minutes from here. Nadia's Cupcakes. So these are like, you know, TV quality cupcakes, and at $4.25 a piece they should be, right? Here is my 8-year-old's birthday. She wanted to go golfing, and since she has school, my youngest one wasn't in school, so we could celebrate, you know, during the week, but my oldest was in school, and she wanted to do mini golfing and go to Cane's and go to a movie. So we mini golfed, we went to Cane's, and then we went to the Star Wars movie after that. So it was quite a long day. Here I did another shaker pocket. I think that was called, oh boy, Aquamarine Dream, maybe from Lucy's Cards. And once again, I mixed the Pretty Little Studio with the Maggie Holmes. Help me. Confetti. I was hoarding that and holding on to it. Okay, now we flipped over into February, so I started using the Hello Love from Crate Paper. Another shaker pocket from Lucy's Cards. I did a lot of snowflakes from the Heidi Swapp Mink. Those came out with the Christmas stuff, but hey, it's Minnesota. We have snow till like April sometimes, so hey, I'll use some snowflakes. And what else did I use? These were in my December daily stuff that I don't think I used maybe more than one of them. They were, I want to say Pebbles, from their Pebbles non-Christmassy kind of penguin-y collection that came out around Christmas. Here's another shaker pocket because I'm addicted. Week 7, here's some more of those diagonal pockets. Thank you, Nay. I want to make sure you guys are right in frame. There's another one. I think that was Love Beats Mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. Here I did some work with my heat tool and some embossing powder. I did those snowflakes in almost every color. I did teal, I did pink, I did gold, I did silver. All kinds. Here we're on to week 9. My mom went on vacation and came back. Took us shopping to Costco. They had some pretty flowers. Another Lucy's mix. I don't remember what one. Maybe like champagne. Week 10. This was one of my favorite weeks. It's so pretty. Discovered some Bertolli pasta dishes that you make at home that are amazing. My daughter and I rescued a little caterpillar. Here's another shaker pocket. I think this is called maybe Princess from Lucy's Cards. On top of White Castle, because y'all know what White Castle looks like. I made upside down pineapple cupcakes for my youngest daughter's preschool class because she had the letter U for snacks, and they were supposed to be going along with the letter. So what on earth do you make that starts with a U? Upside down pineapple cupcakes, right? I love this filler card. I was really super running out at this point of my Hello Love stuff, so this was kind of what I had left, and I'm like, it's going on one card. And then I also wanted to use vellum to type my journaling on, and it worked okay. I mean, you kind of have to be like right up there to read it, but that's fine. Okay, we're into March, finally, week 11. Shaker pocket from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I don't remember what that one's called. Got it around here somewhere. Oh, and then here's an insert that I did. I was going to write a blog post on it, but I haven't quite got around to that yet. My mom sent me some pictures from her phone that really are not the best. I don't know what she's got rocking with her phone. And I've cleaned the outside of it, but it's almost like there's moisture or a film on the inside of it. So the pictures she takes really aren't the best. So what I did was I put them through a different filter in Lightroom. I put them through like a bright filter. And then I added borders to make them kind of look like they were an old Polaroid. And I cut them down when they came. I printed them on a 4x6, and I purposely made the borders this size on Lightroom to make them look like they were, I printed them out with an old Polaroid. And it works. You know, you get the gist of the story. And my daughter was wearing purple, and I had a purple sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps that I needed to use, so that just worked out perfect. And this is the other side of the layout. Oh, plus we had purple Crocs and a purple mug rock, and so the purple kind of works in the middle. And purple is something you don't usually see in scrapbooking, so I wanted to take advantage of it. Shopping spree, oh boy. We hit the outlet mall big time. I was sick and I was watching a bunch of Wilna, rediscovering my love of Miss Furstenberg. Here is week 12. I got into some Maggie Holmes Bloom, a little bit of the C'est La Vie. Here is another beautiful shaker pocket. This is one of the ones from Becky Higgins, and they are thinner than the Snap ones, and they almost are static electrically charged. That's the only way I can say it, because look how those sequins just stay put inside that pocket. It's amazing. So I sewed it shut, and I used my double-sided red sticky tape and just stuck it on there, and it's hanging on wonderfully. Those beautiful thickers from Maggie Holmes Bloom. They're just gorgeous. My daughter practicing piano. Here is week 13. Another shaker pocket. Look at how they stay. They don't migrate to all one side. Becky, I don't know how you did it, but they're just amazing. And they're so inexpensive. They're like 20 of them for $3.99. And then you can use your 40% off coupon at the Hobby Lobby. It's just win-win. Okay, what did I use here? It looks like more Bloom, more C'est La Vie, more pockets that I learned from Nay. Here's a side pocket there. And once again, I love to use up my stash. Oh, here's another side pocket. And of course my phone's ringing. Doesn't my husband know I'm filming a YouTube video? Okay. Nay, darling, I love you, and I love you for showing this to me. There, I kind of covered it up a little bit, but you can see the pocket goes from there to there, and I tucked it full of yummies, stapled it, and stuck, I think, yeah, that's a sticker. I stuck the sticker and the C'est La Vie cork heart on there, and I did my journaling. Thank you, Nay. You are such a wonderful inspiration to me. I have loved your videos about as long as I can remember. I think I subscribed to you when you maybe only had like 10 videos out there. Thank you so much. Okay, that is the end. I still need to do an end page there. I'm just going to show you the beginning page of my second volume. Hello? I'm filming a YouTube video. Sorry. But I can talk. That's okay. What is it? Oh, call me when you're on your way back. Okay, bye. Bye. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, this is my super exciting title page that I just had a blog post on Spiegel Mom Scraps about today. This gorgeous sequin mix, I have to show you what it is. Here's all my Spiegel Mom Scraps goodies. Don't look too hard because there is unreleased sequins rolling around in here. Okay, these are so pretty. Sunny Smiles. And I've already used like half of these. Look how much you get. Isn't that amazing? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Lucy. But man, if you can't afford about $5 for a little baggie and then about $6 to ship them across the ocean, Spiegel Mom Scraps is a wonderful, wonderful place to also get gorgeous sequin mixes from. So that's what I used here. Let me show it to you. And you could do most of this with your fuse. You could just glue these on with glossy accents and then you could fuse this shut. What I did was I used my sewing machine to sew the top across, and I went 3 across on the hello, and then I just filled it full of those beautiful, beautiful Sunny Smile sequins. And that just kind of sits right on top of this. This was kind of an embellishment dump because I was at the end of my Maggie Holmes and my C'est La Vie. I have a little bit left, but not a ton, because I'd also done, boy, probably 4 8.5 by 11 layouts for design team work for those. Sorry, you're getting some glare. There we go. And that's my favorite card. Isn't that cute? And I did use some purple sequins. Believe it or not. They're not, well, you know what? I shouldn't say they're purple. They're close to purple. Let me see if I can find them in here. Lilac Twinkle. And these would match C'est La Vie so beautifully, because there are kind of that pinkishy purple. See in that tag that I use, it says C'est La Vie on it. And then also C'est La Vie has a lot of those silver mirrored embellishments. So those would just go so pretty with C'est La Vie. And they're so inexpensive. They're like $3 for 3 teaspoons. And look, I've already used like half of those. So you get such a generous portion. Okay, that's it. I'm going to stop talking now. And sorry that my phone rang, everybody. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love getting comments from you guys. I love connecting with you guys on Facebook. It's so much fun. So thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. And happy late Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. And thanks for watching my Mother's Day haul. Bye, ladies.